Hello, thank you for joining us. The growing list of men accused of sexual harassment now includes Minnesota Senator Al Franken.
It happened so fast, and he just mashed his lips against my face, and he stuck his tongue in my mouth so fast.
LeAnn Tweetin is describing an incident that she says happened back in 2006 when she and Franken were in a USO tour show together in Kuwait. She also released a photo, she says, showing Franken touching her when she was sleeping. Franken has apologized in a written statement and is calling for a Senate ethics investigation into his own actions. The only time the senator was seen today was inside the Senate Judiciary Committee hearing room on Capitol Hill. We have team coverage of the allegation with Pat Kessler and Esme Murphy, but we want to start with Pat.
Yeah, these are very serious allegations. The two-term Democratic Senator Al Franken does not dispute these explosive allegations of harassment. The incidents occurred before he was a senator, but they're causing furious reaction now.
LeAnn Tweetin says the incidents happened on this 2006 USO tour. The former model says Franken badgered her into a backstage rehearsal, then forcibly grabbed her neck and kissed her. And
he stuck his tongue in my mouth so fast, and all I can remember is that his lips were really wet and it was slimy. In my mind, I called him fish lips the rest of the trip.
Tweetin says she was disgusted, pushed Franken away, and avoided him for the rest of the tour. But there was more.
So I'm sleeping up against the side of the plane.
Returning home, Tweetin saw this USO photo of a leering Franken leaning over her as she slept, grabbing her breasts.
And it was a photo of Al doing his, this on my breast, like looking at the camera, just kind of smirking and smiling, like, hey, look at me.
Franken issued a written apology. I don't know what was in my head when I took that picture, he said, and it doesn't matter. There's no excuse. I look at it now and I feel disgusted with myself. It isn't funny, it's completely inappropriate. President Trump would not talk about Franken, but the White House said it supports an ethics investigation.
On Senator Franken, it appears that the Senate is looking into that, which they should.
Tweetin says she accepts Franken's apology and is not asking him to resign, but she tearfully told CNN the incidents deeply affected her.
I don't want to be cliche, but you talk about trying to leave the world a better place for your kids,
Well, we reached out to Senator Franken today, but he has not responded. During the last few minutes, Franken apologized again, though, this time on Twitter and Facebook, and I have a feeling he's going to be apologizing for quite a long time.
Pat, let's look at the bigger picture, with all the controversy around sexual harassment in entertainment and in politics and all the sensitivity to it. What does this mean for him politically? Will he survive this?
That is a really great question, and we don't know. A year ago, I would have said, yeah, he could survive, but there's a new political climate surrounding sexual harassment now, and Franken's Minnesota Democratic colleagues, this might be a signal. They condemned his actions today, including Senator Amy Klobuchar and Governor Mark Dayton. And the state Republican Party chair, Jennifer Carnahan, is calling on Franken to resign. So there's probably going to be an ethics committee hearing, a lot of people calling for his resignations, and condemnation from fellow Democrats. I think that is a toxic brew in politics for
And it was
trouble.
swift, too.
Very fast. And right away, they came out. Everybody.
And the other thing is almost all these ones that we've seen, a day, 2, 3 later, there's another accusation.
Yes, and that is the big thing. If there's another accuser coming out, this will make all of this even worse and then increase pressure on Senator Franken to resign, as Republicans want.
All right.
Good to have you here this afternoon, Pat. Thank you.
You bet.